I don't think this is working.
Hi there, I'm Liza from Crafty.creations. I see things online and I want to make them. Welcome back to part 3 of making an AI-generated Met Gala dress. If you are here for the first time, I want to tell you what I'm up to. I want to recreate Katy Perry's AI-generated Met Gala dress from 2024, where the theme was a garden of time. Where are we right now? I just finished the fluffy underskirt and now it's time to actually start the dress. So it's really getting exciting now. Let's go! I accidentally only filmed this in vertical format. Sorry about that. But here we go. Just like with the fluffy underskirt, I decided to go with a circle skirt pattern. It seems to be my favorite pattern. And add the train later on. I thought this way I could better judge how wide and long the train will be. Well, at least that's what I thought. You will see later how that might have been a mistake and maybe I should have done it completely different. I was just so excited to see what the skirt looks like, so I just immediately put it up on my mannequin and I think the silhouette already looks so nice. It gives off big and dramatic, which is very promising. But that's not all there is to the skirt, so I still need to figure out how to add the train. At first, I just left the panel in the back open because I thought I would just put in a stripe of fabric there and then make it long enough for the whole train. This didn't really work because the fabric is only 150 centimeters wide, which is not wide enough for the train itself. It just looked narrow and awkward. So I did what I always do when things don't go as planned. I sat on the couch and I stared at it. After sitting with it for a while, I just thought the best thing I could do is put the fabric sideways and then use as much width as I want to have and use the 150 centimeters of the fabric as the length of the train. From that, I was hoping I could just cut a nice oval shape. I pinned the fabric to the hem of the skirt and adjusted it until I could see it peeking out on both sides. Once it looked balanced, I started cutting it into a nice oval shape. Nothing too precise, just going by eye and trusting the process a bit. That was the first time I tried it on with the new train shape in the back, and honestly, I think it looks good so far. I really hope it stays in place once all the extra weight is on top, but for now I'm happy with it. Let's add the fake fur for the grassy edge. I cut it into 25 centimeters wide stripes, which shed like crazy. I was so full of green fur, I had to vacuum everything. Everything. I knew I had to search it as quickly as possible to not leave the fuzz everywhere. Okay, let's see how it looks. And wow, it actually starts to feel like a dress now. Yeah, put the skirt on. It looks so misshaped on my camera, but trust me, it looks a little bit better in real life. It is huge. It's so huge, I can't even show you the whole skirt because my living room is too small for this. But just trust me, it's huge. Of course, I had to try it on again, just to see how it all comes together with the train and the edge. But I noticed some issues. Honestly, I weighed myself with the skirt and it weighs more than 3 kilos, which is really heavy. I'm not even sure this is gonna hold. I don't have a zipper yet, so I'm just gonna have to hold it in the back. Okay, where's the back? Where is it? Oh, this is so heavy. I can barely turn because it's weighing the hoop skirt down so much. You can see how I'm losing my form here in the back because it's just too heavy. Let's try something. Where's the damn train? Okay, I'm not even in the frame yet.
Okay. Whew. So I don't think this is working.
The weight was really pulling down everything. I was losing shape with the hoop. It just didn't feel or look nice. Honestly, I don't think it works this way. So what now? Oh my god, look at this. This is not pretty. This is just misformed. And it's just too heavy, guys. I'm still missing all the flowers and butterflies, and it's just gonna be even heavier. Crap. I think I have to come up with something else. So we are in real time again. Everything you've seen up to this point, I filmed and sewed last year until summer ended, and so did my project. But now I am so determined to finish this project. I really want to see this through. Also, time is kind of running out. In June, I'm starting a new job, and then I won't have time for this at all anymore. So I do really want to finish this before the end of May. That's gonna be tough. Okay, I have an idea. I still have a smaller hoop in the basement, so I just got it up, and maybe this will work better. I don't know yet. Let's just check. It is a much smaller one, so I hope it still looks good. Yes, you can see it's like really small. It has a completely different shape. This is more of an A shape, while the other one was more of a typical ball gown shape. Okay, so what do we have here now? It weighs on the floor now because it's not as full, but it's kind of looking nice. I mean, it still feels good. I don't know, what do you think? Let's try it with a skirt. Oh, this looks funny actually. Okay, holding this here. Again, it's super heavy. I can't really change anything about that. I'm not sure what is weighing down what exactly, if it's the fur. Maybe it's the fur attached to the tulle. Maybe the tulle isn't strong enough. I'm not sure actually. And now that I've seen it like this, I'm not happy with tulle anymore. I don't know. What if I just take this fabric? Oh yeah, that looks nice. That might even look nicer than with the tulle. Yeah, I think I have to remove the tulle. Oh, look at it, it's beautiful. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. This is somehow nicer than the big one. The big one seemed a bit eccentric. I mean, the dress is eccentric, but you know what I mean. Yes, it's a bit too much skirt maybe. Although she does have quite a bit of folding in the skirt, so it might actually work with this much. I have to see. But that means I have to cut off the fur, cut off the tulle, and then attach the fur again to the skirt. Alrighty. So we're back. It's time to cut some fabric off. I'm really sad about cutting this part off, but I just don't think it will work with the flowers. It looks gorgeous, but it also has this wedding vibe that I don't want to give, so it just has to go. I really thought when I put the flowers on here and then it's floating on top of the other fabric, it would look so nice. And I still believe it would look nice, but I think because I'm hot gluing all these flowers, it's just gonna burn through this thin fabric and then I have no skirt left. So let's take it off. I put it on the big hoop skirt again because my plan is to just cut around the skirt. No seam ripper, I don't think I want to do that, so I'm just gonna cut it off. It's too long anyway. And then sew it back on again. Okay, let's go. I don't want to do this. It's so pretty. Okay. It's so gorgeous. Okay, I got this. I got this. It's gonna be gorgeous still. This is no fun. Now I have to sew it back on again. So this is what the cut off fabric looks like right now. There's a little bit of chiffon left, but I think it's fine. It was a little bit too long anyway. I have this kind of room to play with, so I'm just gonna sew it on the skirt a little bit more down, like here. So this is how much there is too much. I just hope it's at a good place at the skirt and I can easily do a seam there. So this is what it looks like right now. I cut a piece out just like that. I can't really show you so good, but there's where we wanted to match, and that's the hole that I have now. But there is quite a bit of fabric still left, so I think we're good. All right, here we go again. I don't even know how I want to do this once the dress is finished and the flowers are on there. But today is about the skirt, so it will look something like this. I'm still debating if it's too long. I'm not sure how much the flowers will, you know, keep it in its place. Okay guys, I'm really unsure about this. Maybe you can put in the comments what you think, because I don't know. Hey, wow. But how do I keep it in this shape? Ugh. Well, this one kind of nice. Okay. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Alright, this is where we're up to until now. Next week is gonna be the top, which I think might be the hardest parts of all of them. I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna do there. I have found no pattern online that even closely resembles what I'm looking for. I have no idea how I'm gonna do the back, how it's gonna hold the whole dress and all the flowers and butterflies. But I will have to figure it out. Thank you for watching.